Okay guys, today on the Copper Catcher we're gonna cut up some aluminum wire next door. I brought my jaws of life over there. I started cutting it up and I actually thought, well, I better get you guys on here and get you guys to be able to watch it. We got a bunch of stuff on the table where I chopped up a thing in the last video. I'll get you on my head. We'll kind of walk through all that. I got to clean it all up, but I got to get this wire out of the shop on the other side because it's taking up space over there. And I have a whole bunch more wire in the bed of my truck that I picked up. So we'll have to get it processed down as well. Let me get you on my head and we're gonna go over there and chop up some wire and get it processed into pieces where we can deal with it and handle it and get it weighed so I know how much I need to pay the guy. This is the stuff we have off that air conditioning unit thing over there. Everything up here's got copper in it, brass, a little bit of everything. I got to process it down. I still got to get all these motors out of here. I'm going to throw all the compressors, all the motors, all this stuff into one tote and get it outside to get it out of my way because I'm not ready to process all these yet. And I have wire I need to get in here and get weighed so I can get the guys who I owe it to that paid for that. Oh, I just filled up my diesel heater. It's not real cold outside, but it ain't warm either. So we're over here next door today. We're running the jaws of life on this great big pile of wire. I was chopping it up already, but I figured I better get you guys on here so you can watch me. And I took it off the cart so I can carry it around. Well, I just been using this as like a shoulder strap. And it works pretty good because these damn things are heavy. I just throwed it over my shoulder so I can just go into the pile and start cutting. I've made a couple cuts here, not many, but we'll get it cut up here to where we can handle it. I'm gonna get a tote and get it all in it and start getting it weighed out here. This stuff ain't worth a whole lot. It's basically number 2 aluminum insulate. I will probably strip it because it's pretty big stuff, but it's not worth a whole lot. I lose about 2/3 of the weight. I stripped about 3 foot of it the other day just to see what kind of return it would have, and it's not very good. 2/3 of it is insulation weight. So with that being said, it's not worth a whole bunch. Basically, I'm just going to chop it into pieces that I can handle. Because it was one big roll apparently at one time, but it's too much for my little choppers to cut. So I just cut 3 to 5 strips at a time, or try to anyways. So hydraulics are pretty slow today because it's cold out. But they'll warm up.
Starting to pick up speed now. Getting some heat in them. I'm trying. I'm trying. All right, let me get a tote in here, guys. Get some of this picked up.
All right, guys, we got it all in that tote. That big pile. We got it all cut up into pieces so we can handle it while we're stripping it. I'll get that stripped here this next week or so. I grabbed another tote, pulled it in here to put the motors in to get them out of the way. So we're gonna go do that now. All right, let's see if we can get them in here. This big motor, that's a big motor. I don't know what it weighs, but that's a big motor. Big heavy motor. It'd be nice if I had my crane. It'd be real nice if that was working. We're gonna throw all this stuff in there. I'll pull this stuff back in this winter. A few weeks after I get caught up here a little bit, if I can get caught up. And we'll tear all these down. Missed. Let's get them loaded up here. I don't know if I'll get them all in there or not. Get it out of the way. We'll get this green one in there, and I'll have to pick that one up with the forklift. That one right there alone weighs like 400 pounds. This one's probably over 100. Well over 100. That was 300 on the dot ish. I think that scale was zeroed, I don't know. Whew. It's warm, y'all. I'm burning up. Okay guys, I got all that wire chopped up over next door. I'm gonna get this stuff broke down and get this motor out of the way, get these motors out of the way, and get that wire brought in and weighed. That way I can pay that guy for that stuff and get the strip in it. So that's the plan. So we're gonna cut these heads off of these bolts right here. And I am wearing safety glasses, and the battery's about dead on this thing. So let me change it, and we'll get back with you guys here in a second. It was chilly out there this morning. This thing's pretty heavy. I've got a steel tote outside that I gotta move too. So hopefully I can get the forklift out of the other bit. And that's brass, that whole end is. That should bring them off there. Yeah, nope. Why not? There ain't nothing else holding that on there. They're just stuck on there. Just needs a little persuasion. Well, ooh, that thing's heavy. Thing's real heavy. What do we got here? I don't know what we got. cut it off. Throw it on the table, we'll go through it in a minute. Get rid of this. Okay. I don't know if them are going to come out. Hopefully they do. Because that's a nice piece of brass and copper. Well, they might. First one did. Okay. All right, they're gonna come out pretty much. That thing, what do you think that thing weighs, guys? Take a guess. I know you can't tell by the way I'm picking it up, but I'll zero it out. I'm gonna say that thing weighs 50 pounds. No, I'll say it weighs 40. We'll go 40. It's gonna be between 40 and 50, I'm guessing. Both ends of them are brass and them are all copper tubes. Ah, 31. 31 pounds, guys, in that thing. I'm gonna bring it over here. I'll take them apart later. I want to get some stuff in the shop. I'm gonna cut these ends off later too when I cut the ends off of all my radiators. I got a bunch of them back there in the back. We're just kind of stockpiling them. I'll cut them all at once. So I'm just gonna set it back here for now. Somewhere. Right there looks good. That's a copper aluminum radiator. It was pretty heavy too. Good, probably 10 pounds probably or better. I think this is a transformer in here. Not positive. We'll get into it later. I'm just trying to get stuff out from in front of the door. For the most part, so that I can get in here with the forklift. Because I can't pick that motor up. I rolled it up on the scale, but it's in the 300-pound range. And I ain't got my jib crane going yet. I'm gonna work on that today too. Actually, I've got a transformer over there, guys, that I may bring over. I don't know if I'm gonna set it right here where this welder is and scrap this welder. I probably should. I probably should just set that transformer right here and scrap that welder. No, I don't want to set it here because it's going to get dust and grinding dust all over it. I may put it on the other side of the wall. I don't know yet. But I need a transformer to transfer from 208 three-phase to 460 three-phase for this jib crane to work. That's what's taking me so long. Other than that, it'd already been running. And if I could have switched it around inside to 208 from 460 like most motors, I would have had it done already. I'm pretty sure that these are not interchangeable on these cone cranes. I've done a whole bunch of research on them and have not been able to figure out. You have to pretty much change the windings in the motor. And I'm not doing that. So I'll just get a transformer, throw it on there. Which really sucks because I just chopped that one up, you guys, on that last video. That big one that I just cut up was probably the perfect transformer for this situation. And it was a good one. Now, with that being said, 3 of those stacked together would probably run that. Because that would give me 3 amps. That needs 2.4 amps. That would give me 3 amps of power. That would give me the 3 legs, because these are single leg. Now we're getting into a bunch of crazy stuff with power that I would have to build some kind of box to put that in. But on the flip side of that, I'm starting to jabber, but over there, I got a great big transformer that I've been keeping for a long time, and that is a 208 to 460 3-phase transformer. It's actually a 460 to 208. Its primary power is 460, secondary is 208. It's a step down transformer, not a step up transformer, but from what I researched and have learned, I can pretty much use that. Now that's a 50 amp transformer, so anything else that I ever get in here with 460, it will be able to power it. So it's kind of a something that I probably should have done a long time ago, is put that in. But on that note, let's get back to working. I'm just trying to get stuff out of the way. Stuff's driving me crazy. I got crap everywhere, and I'm not getting anywhere with it. So let me get that motor off of there. You guys wonder what that weighs? Me too. I said 300 pounds the other day, but I'm not sure if that's what it was, because I don't know where I zeroed the scale. $310. £310. I'm gonna pick it up. Well, I'm not gonna pick it up. The forklift's gonna pick it up, is what's gonna happen. The forklift's gonna pick it up and it's gonna put it in this box. And I'll bring these in after I get, once winter starts to really kick off, and production starts to slow down on the stuff that I get, I will hopefully have some downtime this winter to get to some of this stuff, to get to these motors and get to the transfer. I got a big box out there, big control circuit board box that come off a lathe, CNC lathe, a 4-axis CNC lathe, and I'm gonna tear it apart here in the future. Should be a pretty good video. One of my best videos was the X-ray machines and control panel. Everybody wanted to see them, so I for some reason they've done really good on my channel, but I got another big giant control panel out there that I'm going to be doing. Other than that, I think that's about it. Hopefully I can get the forklift out next door. I'm gonna lose all my heat, but that's okay. It is what it is. Let me get this stuff moved out, get this other stuff moved in, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, I got most of the stuff out of here. Got this in here, getting it weighed. I got it paid for. So we're just gonna take this and start pulling this off here and trying to get this thick stuff off the outside. Some of these are bent up pretty bad, so they're gonna be kind of tough to run through the stripper, but we'll get it figured out here. I can tell now I'm gonna have to loosen this dude up. Try that. The stuff's pretty cold, so alright, we're gonna loosen her up some more. That's what I was afraid of. Because it's bent, it's cold, and it's old. Old. Loosen up even more. Straighten this stuff out, figure out a way to bend it straighter. That was pretty decent. Let it do its thing as it goes through there, I guess. I don't know. Just have to run it through a couple times, huh? Get it softened up. point, guys, and then we'll run all that through. Oh boy, that's heavy still. What are you doing?
So that, is that
Yeah.
that stuff?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's stiff. It's really, really stiff. It's cold. It's been sitting outside. It's hard on the machine. But once we get it to that, it won't be too bad. But I need to get it over here in front of the diesel heater, but I couldn't pull it no further than that. I really need to get it right here.
You gotta do something with this box. This is way too
I know.
heavy. It needs to go somewhere.
I'm gonna drag it back there. Actually, I probably should just chuck everything, but I like to have these nice square blocks if I ever need them. And it weighs a freaking ton. Get my two-wheeler out here. That thing weighs 500 pounds almost.
Yeah. Like I have.
Bring in another foot or two if we can. There we go. That way we can kind of walk around it. Get it in front of the heater.
This is a leg jabber right here.
Yeah.
All right, here I go.
Oh,
Oh, I got Christmas lights. So I can finish my Christmas tree tonight. Basically.
all right, guys. This is all we have left to strip the outside. We got a mess. This stuff's knee high, a little over knee high. We got all that up there. We got all this to break apart. We got her piled up. I'm gonna get all the gray off, get it out of here. I'm gonna bring that box over and set it right here. And that's what we're gonna strip into once we get it down to this level here. So, just to bring you back so you guys can see what's going on, this is where we're at. We got about what we have on the table, about down there, and we'll get her done. Okay guys, I got the mess cleaned up here. Got a box ready for it to go into. We've got a 30-gallon barrel here and a sling cart here full. So we're gonna run it and it's gonna go in that box and then I'll weigh it. So that's what we're working on. I'll throw you up here on time lapse and let you guys time lapse here. Let you watch a little bit. right, guys, we're gonna get this done. We got all this wire. Oh, look there. Who's that? She ain't been in the shop in a minute.
Working
She's
all my
over
other
here.
jobs.
She's over here stripping wire again. The stripper's back stripping. And we're getting a full tote there. We'll have a full tote by the time we're done. I did go and buy this yesterday. This is Monday, December 2nd or 3rd, whatever the hell date it is.
It's
Monday.
the first.
It's what?
It's the first
First?
of December, yes.
It's December 1st. So we went yesterday and I bought all this. So we got a bunch of wire to strip here. This most of it is all solid THHN. Some of it is some like communication wire, small stuff like this here is small stuff. There's a little bit of like Cat 5, Cat 6 in there, but the majority of it is THHN. There's 623 pounds of it on there. Now, of course, I'm going to lose the weight in wood or whatever, but that's all right. But we're going to strip the majority of it. I might sell a little bit of it. I don't know yet. Oh, and I got this too. Got me a little drill press. You guys will see what that's for here. In the future, it's coming up. I will be building something out of that. And you guys probably know what it is, but I will be building something out of that. And if you don't, you'll see when I get there. I still have not got this crane hooked up and running yet. It's been about 2 weeks or a week and a half I've got it up there, but I still need to get it wired. So I'm working on that. But I'll get back to you guys with a weight, total weight on all this stuff, and we have a whole truckload bed full of more big aluminum MCM. Let me redo that. Time out, like Merchant Metal says. Time out. We do have a whole load of 600 MCM aluminum out in the truck. So it'll be coming in next. It'll be a next video. I probably will put that stuff that I just showed you guys over there on hold for a minute because I might sell some of that. I've got a guy interested in buying some of the smaller stuff. So, which would work for me because I don't want to strip it anyway. But drill press, that's a new build. It'll be coming here in the next couple weeks probably. So let me get this stuff weighed out. We'll get you a total weight and we'll go from there.